Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day. My name is Mazli Harun. I am the leader for this particular group and the members are Saudi Abdullah, Muhammad Zaki, Wan Mariam, Wan Abdullah, Marhaini and Nareha, as well as Azizul Yadi. And my title for today is to get to know the new ones, pre-course and help. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, usually at the beginning of the semester, students are exposed to the course registration at the respective faculties and their program as well. Thus, a student will continue to register without knowing how the contents and the background of the course, as well as the suitability of the interest and the focus of the student's own field. However, I feel it is appropriate and important for the student to know in advance the background of the course they choose in order to facilitate and understand the learning direction of the course before entering the new semester. Why it is necessary? So this is the main questions. Generally, it aims to facilitate students to prepare early for the course in terms of filling, assessment, assignment, course scope and course direction to be in the line with the interest, especially for the elective course compared to the main course. However, for the main course, it is mandatory for the students to know how the potential of the course they will study. Next, I will explain in relation to the objective of the study. My intention to introduce the method of the explaining information early is for pre-registration of the course is, firstly, to facilitate understanding of new courses. Secondly, is to prepare students to understand the contents of the new course they offered. Thirdly, is to convince students of a new course that are suitable for their choice. And finally, is to increase motivation at the initial stage before entering the new semester for the new course offered. Ladies and gentlemen, regards to the issue arise, therefore there are several issues that can be raised due to the late information in relation to the introduction of the course offered for the next semester study session by the lecturers to potential students. If it's seen, the student often experience confusions when selecting the course of the interest because they do not know the contents. Secondly, is that there is concerns for the lecturers themselves when the number of the student is inconsistent due to the communication problem that exists due to the senior students often stating that a course is difficult to learn, but it is only according to the views of the senior students, and junior students which, without knowing the sincere concerns by the new student due to the lack of the method prior to the notification by the lecturers, involve the course description session in advance to the potential students of the course. Thirdly, is that students are often looking for the factor as to why they must choose effective courses without knowing the basic of the course, and it is important. All of 4 students are often unprepared to study the compulsory course in question because of the students' own weaknesses to ask the question, and as a lecturer I don't want to let the risk continue to linger. Due to the risky facts by the student about the course, it is necessary for me to take preliminary actions to provide preliminary notification regarding the course description to the potential student for the new semester. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to explain about the methodology for these particular topics. Every problem that exists of the course will be method and tools to act strategically. In my opinion, in order to ensure success for the method of presenting preliminary information for pre-registration of the course, I will prepare learning document before the course to be distributed to the student before the start of the beginning of the new semester. Why I did this? Because in the first place, because to facilitate course preparation among the students. Even after the completion of the initial briefing session of the course introduction session by myself, then the student, through the method of the visuals face-to-face meeting, then I will try to get the student views on their interests in the course through a discussion session at the end of the visual interview session and by filling out a Google form to interest of the course. The most important thing is that to introduce a new course at the early stage before registration is to provide a short course introduction video to potential course students either through WebEx recording or to video slides and audio recording as well. So, in addition, I will also make it analysis for my own use is related to the comparative analysis for the course introduction method before the during the semester. So it can be observed that most students give a positive response and agree that the initial description is very important so the student can know how and evaluate the importance of each courses offered. It is so that the student will be prepared early, and it just happened that students are on semester leave, so this is an opportunity to the students to know how about the course offered for next semester. Ladies and gentlemen, now we turn our attention to the research process for this study. The fact is that it is important for me to provide course information in details and concisely and through the short of video recordings. In addition, I also have and tried to obtain initial feedback of the course through Google form related to the inquiry session. Not only that, I also distribute course contents information via WhatsApp and Telegram to ensure that the student to assess the level of initial understanding before entering the new semester. One more thing, I will also try to get feedback from the student for the question and answer session through the WebEx and other social media to benefit me to improve the course that will be offered according to the appropriateness of the comments given. Ladies and gentlemen, furthermore, I will also highlight the strengths and advantage of the preliminary briefing before entering this new semester. The fact is that a high level of learning preparation will result because students already have a good basic understanding. Even one more thing, the lecturer is able to prepare the teaching preparation in advance based on the level of understanding of the potential of the students for the course by refining the course contents. What I am sure is that after knowing the attitude and communication as well as the potential behavior of the student, then it is easy for me to improve the quality of communication with students so that the delivery of the lectures will be smoothly. I also think that if I know the potential student related to their attitudes and behavior, then of course and definitely I will design communication method that can strengthen the relationship of delivery to be more relaxed and interesting. Even the course I teach are related to the international law and policy. Actually, it's very challenging because the potential of my student is not shaped to be involved directly in the legal sector. I'm also confident that the new method that I will introduce has been able to build the motivation of the students to the choose of the course that their interests. Finally, through a high and precise confidence, the student will strive and to understand the details of the field that want to study at the highest level in order to achieve the best results for the course they follow. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're looking for the findings of the study. Hence, after we have heard the argument from myself related to this study, we have an explanation about the impact to the students. For the students, I'm confident that the students are better prepared to shape the level of acceptance of new course by them. In this regards, students will be able and confident to study in advance for their preferred and interest courses. Not only that, I'm sure that students will be easy devise a teammate selection strategy for the group of work and the assignment of new courses. I'm very confident that the student will be prepared to obtain courses chapter information in advance for a clear understanding of their chosen courses. While for the lecturer will be in a very good atmosphere of readiness to plan the lectures and evaluation of the course systematically. Even the quality of the course will be at the highest level due to the initial preparation. To that, the lecture's direction will be able to arrange at the best level to achieve the objective of the course. Finally, preparation of the new contents of the new chapter will be able to be carried out in a good manner. Ladies and gentlemen, what about the validity of this study through the novelty of innovation? Honestly, for the study of initial preparation for course selection by students before enrolling in new semester, basically it has never been done and no effort has been made to provide an in-depth and concise explanation by any lecturer before impression for the next semester lectures. Even if it is observed that the initial delivery method for offering this course has also been able to blend a new principle in understanding of lecturing and assessment to students based on the student potential in line with the course offered before the new semester study session in 2001-2022. Finally, the method of course delivery before the registration of this new semester study session has been done effectively and successfully, form a planned understanding and structure in all aspects of the effective lecturing and learning for the both parties. For me to say that 1,000 thanks to the experienced panel for the evaluating this particular study on mine, which was very beneficial to the student and to the lectures. Anyway, thank you very much then.